Hello everyone, welcome to Princess of Gay and welcome to my Baldur's Gate 3 Let's Play. And what a screen to start on, nudity. Well, the option to show nudity or not. So today the video you're going to be seeing here is going to be character creation. We're going to get to that, and then after that will be the official part 1 of the Let's Play and so on and so forth. For those who are watching who have not heard yet, this Let's Play will be posted every other day. A new part will be uploaded every other day. Kind of alternating between this and Horizon Forbidden West. So those two will be like every other day. For example, if Horizon's on a Wednesday, then the next day on Thursday will be Baldur's Gate. And then Horizon the day after that, and so on and so forth. Every other day. So yeah. We are going to include nudity because I am an adult. I can handle that shit. If you don't want to watch for nudity, you'll probably get a warning when stuff like that will come up, but there's probably going to be a bit of it throughout this playthrough, so just forewarned. Okay. So we have to adjust the slider to match the symbol's visibility to their respective descriptions. So we have barely visible on the left. I'm actually going to raise the visibility a little bit because the capture can end up being a little dark. So the left side should be barely visible, which technically should probably be like right around here, but we're going to raise it up a bit. Right about here. Okay, so just as a note before we get into this as well, I have played a little bit, like very small amount of Baldur's Gate 1, and I have not played any of Baldur's Gate 2. I have played a bit of D&D, so I have some knowledge of things from there, but otherwise, this is completely fresh. I do know some characters and stuff from here, but I don't know everything about them. I just know a few random things here and there. And I don't know anything about the story of this game. So let's get into it. So before anything, let's go to the menu here. First off, we want to make sure that we have... I'm going to put music down a little bit. Let's put music to, and ambience... Yeah, I think that's good. Voice and character, voice and volume we want up. Chatter is ambient gameplay dialogue, including non-player character chatter. Let's turn that down a little bit. But what I'm actually looking for does not seem to be in the audio settings, so... No, subtitles, down here, okay. Subtitles are on. Show speaker. The name of currently speaking, yeah, sure. Show text background. No, I don't think we need that. Dialogue text size. 64 is the lowest. And 80 is the highest. 64 should be fine. Overhead text size? Okay, so like little notifications and stuff. Yeah, 64 should be good for that too. For explicit content, by the way, genitals, yeah, we're going to have genitals turned on. Cinematic nudity on. And private mode. By default, certain scenes are private. This means that in multiplayer, other players cannot witness your private. If you leave this disabled, you can toggle each dialogue's privacy. Enabling this means that you'll share everything. I mean, we're not going to be playing multiplayer, but sure. Interface. I don't think we have to change anything with that. I think everything else should be good. Okay. So, let us get this going with new game right off the bat. Okay, so we have different difficulties. So Explorer seems to be like the easy difficulty. Narrative, experience placing story before combat. Balanced is more like normal. Then we have Tactician, which is hard. Honor, which I assume limited to single save file and everything. I assume that's like super hard. And then Custom. Custom actually might be cool. Let's see what that entails. We could go back. Okay, so we could choose to do single save, enemy aggression and stuff. So this actually, we can like curate it to our desires. This actually might be a good idea. So let's see, let's start beginning. Single save off. We definitely don't want that, just in case. Enemy aggression. Adjust how dangerous enemy combatants will be in combat. So, Explorer, enemies will not be as ruthless. Balanced will provide balance, and Tactician will attack ruthlessly and efficiently. Character power is how powerful players, allies, and enemies are by modifying their bonuses to rolls. Okay. So Tactician, it's like enemies are typically harder, are more strong. They're stronger than our allies, and Explorer's allies are stronger. By the way, enemy aggression, we are going to keep at Explorer. Character power, I think I'm going to keep that balanced. Enemy loadouts. Adjust the items and spells enemies will have access to. Explorer is basic, balanced is variety, and Tactician is advanced. Let's keep that balanced as well. Additional combat mechanics. Complexity of combats by adjusting how many new mechanics or enemies are added. Explorer, some encounters are simplified and made easier. Balance the default encounter complexity for Baldur's Gate 3. And Tactician, some encounters become more complex. We'll keep that balanced as well. So really the only big change we've made so far is enemy aggression's a little lighter. Proficiency bonus. Increase the proficiency bonus of all characters, reducing the impact of random rolls. This will impact game balance. So we can basically make it more proficient and less random in terms of rolls and stuff. I think we're going to... Oh, and we can even have -1. I think we're going to keep that as 0. Enemy critical hits... I'm actually going to turn that off. That's something I've never just been a fan of enemies getting critical hits. Critical hits feels like it should be a player thing. No death saving throws. Enable to stop player characters dying at 0 hit points. They will be stabilized until helped. So if I enable this, player characters don't die at 0 HP. They're stabilized until they're helped. I'm going to turn that on, actually. Because in the bit of D&D I've played, that was what happened. When you reach 0 hit points, you had some saving rolls and all of that. You don't just die. So I'm going to actually keep that on. Disable first or free first strikes. Harming a character before you enter combat will cost you 1 attack or action on your first turn in initiative. I'm going to keep that as is. Camp cost multiplier. Adjust how many camp supplies a long rest costs. 1 is fine. That seems pretty simple and standard, I feel. Short rest, full heal. Your health is fully restored on a short rest. Yeah, I think I want that. Trader price modifier. All prices traders ask for their wares are multiplied by this value. All prices you get for your gear are divided by this value. So it starts at 2.5. Let's just bring it to 2. Let's make it even. Multi-classing. I do want multi-classing on. I don't know if I'm going to do it yet. I'm going to wait and see, like, with the character creator and everything. But I just want the option on. Always prompt reactions. All reactions that can pause the game will do so by default. You know, let's turn that on. Hide NPC health. Only HP counts of characters controlled by players will be displayed. No, I want to see my enemy health. I know, I can understand why some people would turn that on, but... Hide failed perception rolls. No. Wait. Prevents dialogue showing you if you have passed or failed to pass. No, I want that. Preview dialogue check difficulty. Enable to see how hard ability or skill checks will be before you select them. Oh, actually, yeah, I kind of... That sounds good, actually. High difficulty class. Obscure... No. During rolls, no. Okay, so that seems like that's it. So, yeah, that is what we're going to go with. We'll see how it goes. Start game. The river Kyanthar flows from Erebor. I didn't read all that. We have a cinematic here. I know there's like a shit ton of cinematics in this game. Like an obnoxious amount. Okay. That feels unnecessary. You could just walk, my dude. Okay, so that's Liesel, right? Or is that just a different Githyanki? I know you can play as, like, the notable characters, or you could just create your own. We're creating our own. Okay. Do I want to know what's happening here? What are you doing with the weird little sperm worm? Oh, you're a Cthulhu thing. Okay. Can we not do shit with the eye? Can we not? I don't like eye shit. Ugh. Not a fan of that. Seriously, can we not? Alright. Enable tutorial. Enable tutorials. Yeah. Okay, so we have our character creator. So we can use custom or origin. So yeah, origin are the characters that exist already. But you can also have them as companions in the game. Just to show them off, there's Asterion, Lae'zel, Gale, Shadowheart, Will, Karlach, and the Dark Urge. Okay. So the ones I knew about ahead of time were Asterion, Lae'zel, to a very small degree I've heard of Gale. Same with Shadowheart. Like, these two I've heard very little about. But Karlach. I have never heard of Will, outside of maybe the name. And I have definitely never heard of the Dark Urge. But we are going to be playing a custom character. So first, we have body types. And we can choose our gender as well. So I've been kind of thinking about how I want to do this. And I want to actually play as a non-binary character. So non-binary character can have either body type. The more traditionally masculine body type or traditionally feminine. I actually want to check something real quick. Okay, so yeah, you can have either body type no matter what your gender identity is. So I think we're going to stick with that for now, but we could change it obviously as we go along. So let's go to race. So we have Githyanki, Dwarf, Half-Elf, Halfling, Gnome, Dragonborn, Half-Orc, Elf, Tiefling, Drow, Human. Yeah, okay. So, let's see here. Elf gets a skill proficiency in Perception, which gives +3 to Perception checks. We have base racial speed, 9 meters per turn. Elven weapon training, dark vision, which is usually pretty good. Fey ancestry. Longsword proficiency, short sword, longbow, and short bow. So swords and bows. Tiefling gets base racial speed, dark vision, and hellish resistance, which resistance to fire damage, taking only half damage. Not as much as the elves have, though. Elves have a lot more. Drows have dancing lights cantrip, which illuminates a 9-meter radius. Perception, +3 to perception checks. Racial speed, drow weapon training, superior dark vision, so better. Fey ancestry, rapier, short sword, and crossbow. Humans. I'm not going to go through, like, every single detail here, but we're going to, like, go down to showcase it all. Okay. What is human versatility? Additional skill to be proficient in, okay. The Githyanki have astral knowledge. Proficiency in all skills of a chosen ability. Okay, mage hand. Martial prodigy. Short sword, long sword, great sword. Light and medium armor. Dwarves. They have that resilience and all. Battle axe, hand axe, light hammer, and war hammer. I'm definitely looking at the weapons to decide what I'm going to go with, because weapons are kind of important in determining that. For me, at least. Half-elves, spears, pikes, glaives. Halfling just has lucky and brave. Okay. Gnome has gnome cunning. Dragonborn just has the base racial speed, I guess. And half-orcs. Intimidation. Okay. Relentless endurance, savage attacks. Okay. So this is something I've, like, thought about, like, lightly before playing this. I haven't really given a huge amount of thought. I'm kind of like, half-orc was one I was thinking of, but I was also thinking of Githyanki and Tiefling. So you have the dark vision and hellish resistance. Githyanki has all of this. Martial prodigy. And then all these different weapons and armors. And then the half-orcs have savage attacks. I think I'm going to go with Tiefling. Descended from devils of the 9 hells, Tieflings face constant suspicion in Faerun. Thankfully, their arcane abilities make them natural survivors. So this also, by the way, doesn't affect anything in terms of skills and all yet. Yeah, I think we're gonna go with the Tiefling. Oh, we could choose a specific sub-race too. We have the Asmodeus Tieflings, which gets Produce Flame cantrip. The Mephistopheles Tieflings get Mage Hand, and the Zariel Tieflings get Thaumaturgy. So that gains advantage on intimidation and performance. Mage Hand is just Mage Hand. And Produce Flame. Yeah. Seems pretty simple. Actually, knowing that, let's see, okay, there are no sub-races for Githyanki. There are no sub-races for orcs either. Kind of want to see sub-races too, because that might affect things. So this, like, determines, like, what kind of, like, specialty, for Dragonborn, what kind of, oh god, what is the word? Element you have. That kind of thing. Gnomes have sub-races. Rock, forest, deep. Halflings have sub-races, Lightfoot and Strongheart. Halflings have... Yeah, that's what I just did. Half-elf has High, Wood, and Drow. Dwarves have Gold, Shield, and Duergar. Githyanki don't have, Human don't have, Drow have Lothsworn and Seldarine. And Elves have subrace and cantrips. High Elf and Wood Elf. Yeah, I think we're still going to go with Tiefling. As for, which one? So, bound to Nessus, the deepest layer of the Hells, these Tieflings inherited the ability to wield fire and darkness from the Archdevil Asmodeus's infernal bloodline. Descended from the Archdevil Mephistopheles, these Tieflings are gifted with a particular affinity for arcane magic. Okay. So we have fire, magic, and Tieflings from Zariel's bloodline are empowered with martial strength and can channel searing flame to punish their enemies. So this is like fire and martial. Okay. So we have just like fire and darkness, arcane, and fire and martial. Let's go with this Zariel Tiefling. So now we have class and passives. So we have, just to go from the beginning, Barbarian, Bard. Also, this affects our starting armor, I guess. Cleric, Druid, Fighter, Monk, Paladin, Ranger, Rogue, Sorcerer, Warlock, and Wizard. So different, just like in regular D&D and all, different races can do different things, have different acquirements. As you can see, different proficiencies that they get. Now, I've played as a couple different classes in D&D. I've played as clerics, I've played as druids, I've played as monks. I was thinking of cleric, because that's kind of what I'm most knowledgeable about. Excuse me. So I get a 1d4 bonus to ability checks. Makes the target more resistant to spell effects. It receives a 1d4 bonus to saving throws. And 1 to 8 damage with Sacred Flame. I also have Cure Wounds, Guiding Bolt, Healing Word, Inflict Wounds, Shield of Faith, Bane, Bless, Command, Create or Destroy Water, Protection from Evil and Good, Sanctuary, Level 1 spell slots, Domain spells, Wisdom, Saving Throw Proficiency, Charisma, Saving Throw Proficiency, Simple Weapon, Morning Star, Light Armor, Medium Armor, and Shield. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to go with Cleric. So, cantrips. So right now we have Resistance, Guidance, and Sacred Flame selected, but we could choose any of these down here as well. So this is the advantage on Intimidation and Performance. So I could do that. Sacred Flame, Guidance, Resistance, Light, Blade Ward, and Produce Flame. I think I want Produce Flame. So let's start with that. I want that. And I think we're going to go with Guidance. Yeah, so Produce Flame, Thaumaturgy, and Guidance. So subclass. We have Life Domain, Light Domain, Trickery, Knowledge, Nature, Tempest, and War. And some of these also have cantrips we can add in with as well. So Life Domain gets Cure Wounds, Bless, Disciple of Life, and Heavy Armor proficiency. Light gives Fairy Fire, Warding Fire, Burning Hands. We have Charm Person and Disguise Self with Trickery, so that's good for like stealth and whatnot, I guess. Command and Sleep with Knowledge. Nature gives us some like Speak with Animals, Animal Friendship, a Shillelagh cantrip. Tempest has like Thunder Wave, Fog Clouds. I kind of think I'm going to go with Nature. Yeah, let's go with Nature subclass. Right now our cantrip, we have Shillelagh, but we could also use Poison Spray, Resistance, or Thorn Whip. Let's do Resistance. Yeah. Okay, so now we have to choose our deity since we are playing as a cleric. So there's Saloon. The Lady of Silver presides over the moon, stars, and navigation. Okay. Bahamut, the Angel of the Seven Heavens, is the dragon god of justice. Tempest is the Lord of Battles, overseeing war. Tyr, the blind god, rules over law and justice, encouraging valiant acts from his followers. Helm, the Watcher, is an eternal sentry among the gods. Okay. Ilmater is the crying god, protects the oppressed and persecuted. Alleviates suffering, even if that means taking on that pain personally. Mother of all magic, Mistra oversees the weave and spreads arcane knowledge. Ancient lore and protect bastions of magical energy. Ogma is inspiration and invention. Kelemvor, I think, guides the dead to their appropriate place in afterlife. Last rites, but also destroy undead that have escaped judgment. Dwarven god, creator of the elves, king of gnomish gods, mother of the halfling pantheon. So this would technically be like a racial god. Kindness and open mind, encouraging followers to protect the home, hearth, and nature. In fact, that would actually go really well as well because I have the subclass set for that. So I'm thinking Yandala so far. Drow, orcs, Tiamat's the Many-Maud. Okay. Goddess of good aligned Drow, beauty, song, and freedom. Okay. Talos. Timora. Fortune. Okay, so that's like for gambling and stuff. And Mieliki. Forest and creatures that live within them. Remote and spiritual. Yeah, I think... where is it? Yandala. I know it might seem like, oh, you're playing as a, as a tiefling. Or no, this is halfling, sorry. Why did I think that said tiefling? Sorry, I misread that. That says halfling. Did I miss like a tiefling one then, or? Honestly, that's probably the one that would go best with me anyway. I misread it. It's halfling, not tiefling, but still. Kindness and open mind, protect the home, hearth, and nature. Yeah, sounds good to me. Okay, so spellbook. We have Guiding Bolt, Inflict Wounds, Healing Word, and Sanctuary. So I definitely want Sanctuary. Definitely want Healing Word. What else do I have down here? So this is... Healing Word is a creature I can see. And Cure Wounds is specifically touch. I think I'm going to go with Healing Word over that. I think we're good with that. Okay, so we can also choose our background. We can be an acolyte, spent your life in service to a temple. This gives us skill proficiency in insight and religion. Charlatan, deception and sleight of hand, expert in manipulation. Criminal, deception and stealth. Acrobatics and performance with entertainer. Animal handling and survival with folk hero. Folk hero might be one I'm interested in. Insight and persuasion. History and persuasion. Noble. Outlander is athletics and survival. Sage is arcana and history. Soldier is athletics and intimidation. And urchin is sleight of hand and stuff. Yeah, I think we're gonna go with folk hero. You're a champion of the common people, challenging tyrants and monsters to protect the helpless. Saving innocents in imminent danger will make your legend grow. So we get a skill proficiency in animal handling and survival, which sounds pretty good, honestly. So now we have abilities. So we get a +2 bonus to something. Intelligence is low, so it might be good to give a +2 to that. And a +1... I think I'll go with charisma. No, let's go with strength. Yeah. Because those are 2 low ones anyway. So now we can actually assign these as we will. So just as a note, strength is, you know, physical power and everything. Dexterity is agility, reflexes, balance. Constitution is stamina and physical endurance. Intelligence is memory and mental power, spellcasting. Wisdom is senses and intuition, which is good for clerics, which is why mine is so high. And charisma is, you know, personality. I'm going to take 1 off dexterity, add it to charisma. Add another to strength as well. I think that seems good to me. Yeah. Okay, so next we have skills. So we have 3 proficiencies. We have them currently in nature, religion, and medicine. Medicine I definitely want it in. I don't think I want it in that, though. We'll keep it in nature. So now we have to find a third one to put it in. We have athletics, which that would give... actually, we can't even do that. It has to be a highlighted one. So we have history, religion. We could give it to insight. We already have in medicine. We can add to persuasion as well. So, persuasion or insight? Read people and situations, detect lies, or turn on the charm coaxing. Yeah, let's go with that. And now we go into the appearance. So, we start with body type. So it's like there's smaller bodies and bigger bodies. We're going to go with the bigger body here. Identity, we've already chosen non-binary. So now we have voice.
Where to?
What was that?
Let's hope the locals are friendly.
Hells. Something just woke up down here.
That one's not bad.
Be wary. This place is trapped.
I definitely want a more feminine one, I think.
It's opened.
I wonder more.
There's magic keeping this chest sealed.
But that one's
Where
good.
to next?
What was that?
Let's hope.
It's opened.
Okay,
I wonder
face.
what's back there?
Okay, so this one's a little more rounder. Kind of like that one. Let's go with that one. Skin color. So we have all these different skin colors to go with. Now, our natural skin color was a greenish color. So I think we're going to stick with that. Just going to change the shade a little bit. Let's go with that. Sulfur, because I think our natural one was like this. Sulfur tone 2. Let's go with 5. Maturity. So this will just add like wrinkles and stuff, I presume? Yeah. We want our character to be young. Freckle. Can't really see it all that well. Oh, here we go. Hold on. Yeah, freckles. I like freckles. They're cute. Ooh, there's a vitiligo option. That's cool. Scarring. Okay, so we have different scar choices. I wouldn't mind having a scar. Just gotta find a good one. Nothing too, like, extreme, I think. Like, nothing like that. Or that. Just a nice simple one, like this. I think that's good. Genitals! We gonna... Hide clothes. Well, here we are with the nudity. I warned you that this was gonna happen. So... Whoa, hold on. So we have vulva, vulva B, penis, penis B, penis C. Oh, I see. It's whether you're cut or uncut. We'll go with penis B. Yeah. Okay, eye color. You're gonna deal with seeing them naked for the moment. I'm debating whether or not I want to go with demonic eyes or not. I don't think I do. Nah, I'm going to. Screw it. Yeah, let's go with the glowing pinkish purple ones. Heterochromia. Ooh. Hold on. I kind of want to. Yeah, we're gonna do it. Okay, body art, tattoo style. Oh, hold on. Well, the first tattoos are like facial tattoos. Oh, that's cute, little birdies. Octopus. I'd be cool with having tattoos. Just gotta, again, find the right ones. I don't want them to cover the freckles, you know what I mean? There are a couple there I think I liked. I think I'm gonna go with the birds. Question is, what color do I want it to be? Let's go with a gray blue. Tattoo intensity? Ah. Well, yeah, why wouldn't I want to have it all the way? Piercings. Oh, these are kind of cute. Okay. Those are cute. Let's go with those. The red scintilla, I think it says. Eye makeup. So natural, we had makeup 7. Let's go with that. Let's do that. Lip tint, okay. Yeah, that's fine. Right about there, I think. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so now we have hairstyle. So this is just a natural hairstyle, but we have a lot of others to choose from. Gotta make them look all pretty, you know? I'm not really trying to make them look like me. Exactly. I'm just kind of going for whatever as we go through this. Well, that's kind of pretty. Okay, hold on. Let's go back to the very beginning. So we could just go with bald. Well, that's fancy. Wait, go back to that one? That one's not bad. Okay. Where is it? Mongoose tail. Yeah, I kind of like this one, the big poofy tail with the strands hanging down the side and all. We could have facial hair if we want, but I'm not going to have facial hair. Clean shaven. So now hair color. So this says blonde 1, but let's be honest, that's white. Here's some brighter colors over this way. Kind of like pink. Okay, let's go with a pink. I guess this is rose. Highlights. I don't think this hairstyle really has many highlights, you know? Oh, never mind. Hold on. Oh, there we go. Hold on. So let's just use that as example. Ooh. Yeah, okay. We go like cotton candy hair here. I kind of think a darker color at this point would be good to just kind of blend in there. The red doesn't look too bad, but I feel like I need something different than that. I think I'm going to go with a blue. Yeah, let's do that. But change the intensity a little bit. Yeah, let's do that. Do we get to change like breast size and stuff, I wonder? Anyway, graying, we're not going to do graying. Okay, so horn style, so we can choose different horns. Can't really that one's not bad. No, I don't like really want ram horns. You know, this one I think works, like the gold and all works for a cleric, so let's go with that. So we can also choose horn color. I don't want just a plain gray. Thinking maybe something more brownish. Yeah, this could work. And then the horn tips. Yeah, like a green I like. Kind of goes with a lot of our theming here. Okay. And so there we go. I think that's everything at this point, too. Review character. Yeah, because there's nothing else up here. We've done everything up here. Give me a second, I'm taking some screenshots real quick. Okay. So now we have to give them a name. So, what would be a good name for our Zariel Tiefling Cleric of the Nature Domain, worshipping Yangdala? What would be a good name for them? Thing is, I don't know what common Tiefling style names tend to be. Let me see if I can find real quick. Here we go. Okay. Okay. I looked up some ideas. And I think we're going to go with Ure. So we have Ure, the Zariel Tiefling. Okay, so next we choose Guardian. Oh, hold on. Huh. Okay. Anyway. Okay. So we can randomize our Guardian. We're gonna have a half-orc Guardian. Female.
Remarkable.
Remarkable. Truly.
Make you a bit older. Yeah, I was gonna say there's not really a change there. Okay, so that'll be my guardian. Okay, let's begin.